And Americans are rallying behind President Trump's calls to repeal and replace Obamacare by sharing their own stories. One America's Kara McKinney has that report.
With the fate of Obamacare uncertain in the courts, Americans are making their frustrations with the law known. Democrats rammed through their overhaul in 2010 without a single Republican vote by promising to expand every American's access to quality, affordable health care. But nearly a decade later, and a Hill and Harris X poll released on Thursday paints a much different picture. 46% of people polled reported skyrocketing premiums, 41% complained of higher copay fees, and 34% described having less access to medical care providers. In no category did more than 17% of respondents actually say they are now better off. But these concerns are nothing new and have been echoed by Americans for years since the law was passed. Some have even sat down with President Trump to discuss their situations.
Thank you.
Our rates are 3 times they were before Obamacare started. We have one provider in our county. We have very little options for what we can and cannot do.
So we entered under Obamacare, and we believe the sales pitch that if you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. So even though we're going to have to pay $1,300 a month for Obamacare, we thought we'd still be okay with our doctors. We were on it for 5 months. Our pediatrician for our children wouldn't take it. My doctor wouldn't take it. So we paid them $8,000 in 5 months, and we're never able to use it.
Because of strict coverage regulations imposed by Obamacare, such as the birth control mandate, many insurance companies were forced to cancel plans liked by millions of customers. And according to the Federal Census Bureau, by 2017, over 28 million Americans were still uninsured. Working-age adults between the ages of 18 and 64 are the most likely to forego health insurance. But with premiums more than doubling over the past few years for individual coverage, that's not exactly surprising. A study by the Heritage Foundation found the rise in costs were likely linked to the number of fees and taxes Obamacare hit insurance companies with. This, along with provisions that pass on costs from older customers to those who are relatively younger and healthier, have many people finding themselves priced out of the market. Now, with the individual mandate gone, the Trump administration is hoping the courts will uphold a ruling which struck down the rest of the law as unconstitutional. While this legal battle plays out, President Trump says he plans to work with both Republicans and Democrats to fix the nation's broken healthcare system. However, he plans to hold off on making any big changes until after the election, provided he wins a second term. Kara McKinney, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.
This was me right after I started my business. You see, starting my business, that was easy, but maintaining it, that was chaos. We tried a combination of apps, software, and other solutions just to find out that these solutions were actually adding to our workload. And that's when I found Bitrix 24, a free all-in-one business solution designed to make running my business easier. Bitrix 24 lets me manage my team, projects, and clients all from a single platform. Since we started using Bitrix 24, the chaos is gone and I can get back to the best things in life. Oh, and did I mention Bitrix 24 is free?
Publisher, author, and former presidential candidate Steve Forbes speaks with One America's John Hines about the creeping ideology of socialism and healthcare. Forbes also talked about his friend Steve Moore, who's been nominated for the Federal Reserve Board by President Trump. Here's the second part of that exclusive interview.
Socialism works until you run out of other people's money. And what that gets to is, under socialism, you don't get the creativity and the resource creation you do with free people. But when things don't work, people reach out for solutions. And where does socialism have the most appeal in this country? Among young people who, one, don't know what it is, sounds nice.